It is Saturday. Tomorrow, I don't know who El Rodeo is. I think it's another country singer too. Like
Good morning, guys.
3 people tomorrow.
Someone took a bite out of that lift hill.
Yeah.
As I said, morning prep, so once you get up to the top of Sheikah, Tigris is complete. You'll get a really good look at it. They are testing it. Maintenance is doing the testing on it. So it's going to be alternating. It's definitely
Yeah.
Yep.
those of you that are familiar with Gwazi, half of it is gone. So it's really neat to see.
So again, good morning, guys. We're here at Busch Gardens, Tampa, and we're doing a live roller coaster insider tour. It may get a little loud from time to time, and that is because, well, they're doing morning prep stuff. Air blowers doing their thing, getting the park ready. Right now we're walking over by Gwazi. We're on our way over to Sheikah. So right now we can already see a lot of tigers gone. And Lion's Lift Hill is starting to come down as well. You can see just about half of it now is down. Man, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't have any extra golf cart. That was Lion Lift, right?
Yeah, that was Lion. So as we can see, Lion's Lift Hill getting taken down. So right there we can see just about half the lift for Lion down, and there's an RMC worker right now going to be taking down some of the lift hill. I'd expect more of it to be coming down today. So again, now we're going to try to do a continuous live stream throughout this entire tour. So if the camera's shaky a little bit, I stutter, something like that, that's because this is a live thing, guys. So you're literally doing this tour with me, and it's supposed to go all the way until about 10:30. So for those of you that want to stick around, well, enjoy the tour, because it's going to be a little bit of a long one. It's a little chilly right now. It's going to be even colder up at the top of Sheikah. Again, Food and Wine Festival is going on right now at Busch Gardens. Today they do have concerts. Thank you guys for watching. Well, temperature in my car when I got out of it said 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can see my breath. Cold enough for that, at least.
I swear I saw him when we were doing our orientation for a.
And here's some of the stuff again for Food and Wine. We have 12 people on our group today. Again, starting out, we're going to be going over to Sheikah. Half the group is going to be going into the coaster barn, while the other half is going to be going up the lift. And then they're going to swap. Again, we can see Gwazi right over there, too.
Start with the morning brew.
So, of course, after Sheikah, we're going to be heading over to Cheetah Hunt. And after Cheetah Hunt, it's going to be Cobra's Curse, where we actually get the first ride of the day. Part of this tour. It's kind of neat, actually.
It's going to be probably 10 degrees cooler above the Sheikah, so it's going to be a little chilly.
I did not dress accordingly.
The adrenaline has kicked off a little bit. I heard high 73 and low 52.
He didn't realize 52 would be for the first half of the morning.
Right? When you start serving beer,
Travis is like, I need a beer. I need a beer so that I can heat up. He's like, I need to make the blood flow a little better.
yeah, when do we start doing that?
Yeah, when is this Coaster Insider tour going to start including beer?
I heard there's beer included.
Yeah, I heard we get half a keg.
Usually we had one with all-day dining, which made it $5 beer. Now we just joined the Stein Club.
So pink chickens.
After tax beer.
Pink chickens over here doing their
I
thing.
used to serve beer in the hospitality house years ago. When we have
Beer school.
Beer school, yeah.
Beer school.
Taste this, bud. Taste this, bud.
I'm still in that school. Always learning.
I have my master's.
Going for the doctorate soon?
For the doctor.
Okay.
I go for detention.
So now we're heading over into the Sesame Street area of Busch Gardens. And it's really kind of neat seeing this park when there's nobody in it. So we're getting close to Sheikah. Just a little bit further, we're going to go over the hill by Lori Landing and then down into the Stanleyville area. And we'll be right there for Sheikah. They're already saying it's going to be roughly about 10 degrees cooler up at the top. So it is a very cool morning.
You're smart. You brought a sweater. The weather would be so nice.
Yeah, the queue line is actually you're walking through the cross.
Okay.
See, this time last year we were sweating already.
Yeah, I know.
No.
That's why I dressed like this. I thought it was going to be hot.
Most of the original queues you see on the couch now.
Yesterday I was at Universal for a filming. Like they had a commercial filming and they asked a couple of us to go over there and be a part of the film shoot and whatnot. So we get there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's freezing and they're like, make it seem like it's summertime. everybody's got rosy red cheeks and they're shivering on the train as they're going through. It was a fun time. We got 8 rides on it though in the morning.
On what?
On Fly of the Hippogriff. So we were Fly of the Hippogriff 8 times for a commercial.
You like it?
I actually like that ride.
Okay.
What, for Potter? June 13th is the official opening, but we're going to have some softs probably end of May.
Oh, we're blocked out.
Well, mostly available Tuesdays, Wednesdays, so hit me up. For soft openings.
Yeah. I mean, Tigers is going to be very soon.
Yeah.
You guys can see the train parked at the top of the bridge before the drop. That's where we're going to be going. Not past. No.
There's a licensed climber, though.
So we will actually take a trolley up. We won't be walking up. It's 263 steps.
Your legs will thank you.
Top. It's a great workout. But we'll actually be riding up with the trolley.
The evac car.
Yes.
Those evac platforms are a heck of a workout, though. They're heavy.
They are.
They're very heavy.
Kind of like Williamsburg was for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of our evac platforms weigh about 100 pounds.
Yep.
Is Williamsburg workout worse than Dollywood workout?
What? Like walking wise?
Yeah.
Williamsburg's got some killer hills.
What we're going to have to do is lock out. Everybody will be given a ride disable device. It's a wrist coil. You have to keep it on you at all times. When we're locked out, maintenance or
So there's Tigris. Looking all pretty in the sun. Just starting to rise right now. Hello, Lisa. And hello, everybody joining us. And thank you for joining us bright and early as we are here at Busch Gardens, Tampa for a live roller coaster insider tour, where we're going to be taking a good look at Tigris and RMC Gwazi from up there. So very shortly, we're going to be going up there. Whatever's going to give me more time, or at least a little bit. Okay. All right, so right now we're trying to figure out who is being broken up into the loop.
Dan.
It's okay. I'm a big boy.
That's questionable.
So right now we're doing the lotto, lockout, tag out. And we're about to go into the maintenance barn. That's the group that we were selected for first. And then we're going to be going up the lift hill a little bit later. No, this is a roller coaster insider tour that anybody that pays the money, and if it's offered, they let you take. So you can get up close and personal to the rides. It's really kind of neat. And right now, again, we're doing our lockout, tag out. And once we do that, then we'll be able to go into the ride restricted area. We're going to do this at several attractions. First one being here at Sheikah. The next one is going to be at Cheetah Hunt. So just a couple more minutes, guys, and then we will be doing more of the tour. Yes, this tour is at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Woo! Yep. So number 21, my lockout. What number did you get? What number did you get? What number did you get?
13.
13. Bob got 13. So if you guys haven't met these characters before, they have been in several of our videos. We have Bob right here.
Yep.
And we have Travis. Both of them are great guys. Great guys. I've had the privilege of knowing them for a couple years now.
Has it been that long? That's Cheetah.
Yeah.
First interaction.
Yeah. So Bob is getting all sorts of photos. We're going to be getting all sorts of photos and videos. Again, very shortly, we're going to be going up 200 feet. But first, we're going to be going in the maintenance barn first.
Well, since we're going up first, we get pictures of us going up.
Yeah, true. So the tour is what, like 70, 80 bucks? That's what we paid, I think.
Oh, it's the original price.
Like almost 100 bucks, I think. Yeah.
I don't even remember what we paid.
No, and you're going to get a lanyard that's going to clip the railing up top. You always have to keep one lanyard attached to the railing at all times, okay? You should never have both off of that railing. We're going to ride up in the rescue vehicle. We'll spend about 20 minutes up top. You guys can take pictures, whatever you want. If you want one of us to take pictures of your group, just let us know. We'll talk about one of the trains that's up there, answer any questions that you have. The other group, you guys are going to go with them. They're going to take you to the Sheikah barn. We have a train in the barn. They'll go over different parts of that. We have an annual train in the lower barn that's completely torn apart. You guys can go and take a look at that. Okay? All right. Any questions before we start? Everybody's good? All right. Let's group. Come with me.
All right, so trying to adjust the camera here for a second, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, my group, follow me.
So that group over there, going up on the lift. We are now going inside the maintenance barn. Morning.
Hi everyone, welcome to the lower level of Sheikah Train. This is where we store our annual maintenance train. Every train we have has a certain number of days to operate before it has to, and as you can see, quite literally each one apart. We start down to every last nut and bolt. This one is train 2. I think we're actually just about ready to reassemble it. The brand new handles we just got in the manufacturer, so they're all nice and shiny and clean. Got the seats will rest on this. Got the chassis over here. We can take as many pictures you want. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll go upstairs in a second. You can see the more most.
So again, this is a part of the chassis here. You can see where the brakes make contact right here. Actually slows down the ride vehicle as well. And you can see the platform. So this is like one of the very front sections of the train itself. But you can see right there again, the copper brake fins that actually slow down, stop the ride right there. But here's the chassis, so you can see where the seats would sit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way across. There's 1, 2, 3 of them. So there's our 3 rows, and these are the interlinks between the chassis. So you have that right there, this one, and this one. Some of the other various rails that are on here. You can see right there. Seats directly over here. Wheels.
Box ends, which are really not structural component. All that does is those 2 boxes you see replaced. That is for the track in the barn, because the track outside is one thing, but when it comes into the shop, there's no track. It actually guides through on these outer wheels here. And those things get eaten up by the water. The water here is highly chlorinated, so all the surface rush you see is from our fabulous water.
It's interesting. So then you would have to like, what do you use to like try preventing that rut, or do you get the sandblast or anything off? Like
This is all going to be media blasted
okay.
down to basically bare metal that's going to be primed and then brought back to its nice shiny new self. But it gives us a good opportunity to basically look it over and see anything and everything that B&M's done. I noticed that B&M does not like to paint anything before it goes together. They paint it after it's together.
That's annoying.
So you can see everything that's not painted. It's primed, but it's basically easier to put it together and then just spray the whole thing. So, I mean, it's not that big a deal. This is some very sturdy steel. So really nothing on it rusts through. So, aside from the surface one, these things are bulletproof. But the water here, they do use highly chlorinated water. There's ozone treatments instead that can be used. That's generally used for our animals. You know, it's a little more expensive. It's something that we thought of doing, but until then, maybe. It would help a lot if we wouldn't have all the corrosion. If you were to see this rust on TV now.
Now, in your experience, now dealing with B&Ms and other roller coasters and whatnot, a lot of ride manufacturers are going away from welding everything and they're doing individual pieces Are you seeing that as an improvement for the roller coasters themselves?
Yeah, because Cheetah Hunt does that with a lot of their components.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to hold up better and last longer. Plus, the instruments tend to be powder coated rather than just painted.
Yeah.
And they last a lot longer. They just hold up better in the weather.
Okay.
We're not like other parts of the country where they put their coasters away for 6 months. And they get to basically shine them up. We run 24/7, 7 days a week, every single day, all the time, it seems like, and it just wears them down. I mean, especially when we have those long nights here with
Hollow Springs.
College Street and all that, and Christmas Town. These things run forever. I come in the morning after, they run. Sometimes I've literally come in the morning and it just got shut down. I mean, everything's still hot, everything's still warm. It never has a time to really relax.
Yeah.
No, but they hold up well. They do what they do and they do it well. B&M's sturdy, they build good coasters. I prefer Intamin because I like that they just kind of go a little bit outside the box, outside the norm. B&M, I can't say they're cookie cutter, but they're kind of cookie cutter. They know what they build is a good product, good quality, and why change it?
That's right. Not broke, why fix it.
Exactly. So,
Play it safe too. Play it safe, G-force wise, all that. Yeah.
but I mean, it's a good product. It works. You see across the country, everybody that has them at their parks. A lot of the rides that we have here have been kind of the first of their kind. It seems like we'll try it, and then someone else improves on it. Goes, oh, Busch Gardens did it, and we'll do it just a little bit better. But it's kind of neat that we've done that. We've tried stuff and kind of gone outside the norm.
Could you tell us maybe some of your daily routines when you first come in? What's some of the things that you do?
Well, as hard as it is to believe, we look at every nut and bolt across this entire route. Depending on the column or what area, I can tell you how many washers, nuts, and bolts everything has, so I can look at it and basically tell it's either there or it's not. Something looks strange or unusual, out of place, or it looks cracked or indifferent, I can tell. Visual inspection is the majority of what we do. I mean, aside from that, we do have our preventative maintenance that we do. But a lot of it is, I come in here and I don't come in here to, I'm here to fix the ride, but I'm here to shut the ride down.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm here to do. My job is to come in the morning and try to shut the ride down. I need to find something that's going to keep the ride from coming up. So I look at it as I'm trying to shut it down. I want to find something that's broken. If I don't, well, that's great.
Yep.
But that's my job. That's my objective.
Gotcha.
Look for something anywhere on the ride that's safety related that you can shut it down, and then go from there and repair or do anything we need to do to keep the ride going and safe. I look at it this way: my children ride it, so got to keep it safe.
Yep.
That's how I look at it every day.
Yep.
There's a lot to look at. I guess in the industry, it's possible that you can get a little complacent with the repetitiveness. So I tend to do A to Z one day and then Z to A the next day. So I never look at the same area the same way twice, ever. If I'm going to go left today, I'm going right tomorrow.
Yeah. Just
so it breaks it up. You can do this over and over and over. And eventually you're going to do it so often the same way, you're not going to look at it, you're going to miss something.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid that. So every time I go look at the ride, I look at it a different way every day, every time.
Are you guys still doing Xyloglow?
What's that?
Are you guys still doing Xyloglow X-ray
Yes,
of the parts as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Axles, the bodies, everything. Anything that requires it, anything that looks out of place or doesn't look right, we'll
Okay.
check it.
Okay.
The whole ride in and of itself gets checked quarterly. They'll come in and they will literally inspect every nook and cranny. And they'll look for something that could possibly crack or look like it could be a defect. We haven't found anything on this one per se that's out of the norm. There's some gussets in here and there in certain locations where you have a 25,000-pound train running over it, you know, hour after hour. Eventually, certain areas do get cracks, small cracks. Those get repaired quick. They get NDT. They get checked out. Keep going.
Yep.
But that's one thing about B&M. They've been making the same style of track pretty much for so long. They're stout, they're sturdy, and they do their job. And so, good manufacturer. Not my favorite. But it's
Nice.
Good stuff.
Tiger's hard hat right there, actually. So that's kind of neat. We had a chance to learn a little bit more about the trains. So again, that's what these tours are for. They're supposed to give you information as to what's going on with these coasters and attractions, and you can have some fun, learn a couple things. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So now we're going to go up some stairs, I believe. And this is where we go into the second portion of the coaster barn. This part's really kind of neat. And we can see the other group up at the top of Sheikah right now. And here is the Sheikah Train.
The second level, this is where most of the maintenance magic happens. Javier already kind of spoiled the big question I usually ask to start with, which is what's missing, and that's the track. This is so that the mechanics can get in there and look at everything without having to dodge the tracks and everything. Sheikah has got 3 sets of wheels on it. Got the road wheels top, guide on the side, uplift right here, and speeds the train off the tracks, which is on their versions. The train right now is being supported by a set of wheels inside this beam right here. The wheels sit on this bogie. Bogie has total 360-degree range of motion. I would actually. All the way around. Yeah, that just makes you mechanics to look at things.
So see, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
You can move the entire bogie system there for Sheikah. 360 degrees.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, so it gives everybody a scare. There's a device that will also push that in and drop Sheikah.
Now, how does that device work properly, like in that area?
See right here?
Yes.
Push up on that.
Push up on that. Now, what pushes up on that?
There's,
Is it on the track
yeah,
itself?
it's like right
Okay.
So again, the wheels. Spinny, 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 spinny. Spinny, 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 spinny. Spinny, spinny, spinny. And spinny, spinny, spinny. So yes. We have a electrical rail there, sensor. Sends a relay to the rest of the train PLC.
And you guys can see
Establishes communication.
back here. So the water feature at Sheikah is not just entirely there for show. It does supply about 20% of our braking power. Sheikah goes, her max speed's about 70 miles per hour, so she needs part of the braking power to slow her down in the station. We can operate without these water scoops. We just have the pneumatic and the magnets work a little over time to get that down. But there are times they got to drain that water feature to get some work done. We don't want to shut the ride down just because water safety's got to work in the water. So take these off and the other brakes kind of do their thing.
Do you know how many variations of water scoops you guys had or have?
You know how many variations of water scoops we have?
We've gone from this is the final draft.
Okay.
That's what's been on there for many years.
Okay.
The originals used to be circular,
Yeah.
but they blow water as far as the train station. They knock people over.
Nice.
People would go through there, they'd be walking along, next thing you know,
Nice.
just drifting off in a big pile of water.
So you heard that right. The former scoop that they had was more circular, and apparently it shot out like a 75-foot jet of water.
Now you said there was 4 different drafts. That was the first draft. What were the other drafts? Were they still circular or
Circular were the first ones, and they were way, they just do too much water, way too much water. They went to the squared off, more rectangular style. This is basically the way it's been for quite a while. They've added this recently. We attempted to do this right here.
Okay.
See this
A bevel
edge
almost,
right
yeah.
here is
Yes.
kind of tapered.
Yes.
We did that because that actually, that finally kept the water from reaching as far as the station. Before it used to go over the station. Literally, it would go completely over the station. You could get the train. The land train would park back there. You could get people on the land train wet. That would be cool. So now it will still soak you, but it's more directed to the front of the train.
Okay.
The train will pass, the water will stay within that area. I mean, it still gets kind of far, but it's a lot more control. And it still gives us the braking power that we need. So, best of both worlds, I guess.
Yeah. That's true.
Now, obviously, we've seen some stuff online about a wheel that you guys had with a cell phone.
We've had, well, we have multiple wheels constantly.
I have an example of that.
Okay.
So, we ask you not to bring your phones on Sheikah. This is why. They normally don't come back. And unfortunately, they do hit our tires. Sometimes they can leave minor dents in the tires. It doesn't harm anything. We won't notice it until it's in the shop at night, but we still replace the tire when we see it. Just, you don't really want that.
Yeah.
You have to. But I've seen Sheikah tear these things in half on doors. It's never fun to do a lot of
Speaking of wheels, the last time we did a Coaster Insider tour, we had some wheels here that said no bueno, no way, don't even think about it, no bueno. But now we just have the X's at least on here.
On the sides here, you'll see.
So again, rest of the maintenance barn. They can park the rest of the trains back here. They do have the drive tires They can put the trains into place. You see, it just goes right back. They have an area up here where workers can walk, do a little bit of storage as well.
To put the tread on these tires, they literally have to put it in boiling water. That allows the tread to expand. Put it on, they let it sit outside, and then as it cools, it shrinks and it fits the wheel bearings.
How often do you get to replace?
It's on an as-needed basis. They, like Harvey has said, you know, they got to check everything on the line. So they'll look, they're like, so, yeah, you should install that for the difference. That's the There's also a certain amount of, like a train itself, there's a certain amount of days.
So if you guys heard that right, in order to put on the wheels, they have to put the actual Euromet, or the outside portion, into this. So it's like a boiler. So they boil it, it expands, and then they put it on the actual frame of the wheel itself. As it cools, it contracts onto the wheel itself, and that is how you get a B&M wheel. So really neat information. Again, that is why you do these tours, so you can learn about how these things operate. If you've ever wondered as you're going through the parks and whatnot, how do these things do what they do? Well, you can learn. Again, what we were talking about a little bit earlier, downstairs, that kind of middle piece right here, there's where the brakes actually hit onto there. So copper right there, and that's very, very thick, very, very heavy. You can see the anti-rollbacks right here. So these go up, see, just like that. So whenever you're hearing that familiar clack, 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 well, that's that. So those are the anti-rollbacks. Now the portion that actually stays up at the top before you drop, well, that's going to be this right here. So that's what holds on to the train before it actually drops down, the vertical drop. You can see more of the anti-rollbacks right here.
Never had one break, but just the idea that that was perforated, it's kind of, we just don't believe it's as
See?
strong.
Anti-rollbacks. And the rest of the frame. So we're literally standing underneath the train right now. Kind of cool.
They're basically all the same. Every ride, everywhere, anywhere in the country is going to have a different formula for wheels. So our wheels are not going to be the same that we use on the road. Close, but not exactly the same product. It slows down the train, speeds up the train, it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Timing comes into play, because if you go too slow, the ride time's out, it'll fall down, shuts the ride down. A lot of things come into play. So wheels are important. They can make the train faster, they can slow it down. You'll see that more at Cheetah Hunt, difference in wheels. We pretty much use the same compound all the way around. So it's all the same. Cheetah Hunt has wheels specifically to slow it down. So that's something that they utilize down there. And that's also for timing. Too fast, you perch on the block of another train, it shuts the ride down. So it's important to make sure all the trains are running pretty much the same speed always.
Now, if you were to switch to all nylon wheels, how fast would you say the ride cycle would increase for Sheikah? Roughly like 3-4 seconds, or?
Well, it'd be meters per second is what the computer reads it at, and the logic. It's hard to say. It's something that you would just have to do to see.
Gotcha.
But it would be probably one of the most incredibly loud rides that you've ever heard. It sound more like Kumba. Kumba is that way because of the wheels being nylon. It's meant to be that loud. I wouldn't even want to hear this ride like that. And this is 25,000 pounds of gross weight. If they were nylon, I think it would beat the tar out of our track.
Yeah, I agree.
So it would eventually, it would probably cause a lot of damage also. But don't know.
Okay.
I don't know of any that actually have all nylon wheels because it's not a good idea considering how fast it might go. I'd have to say to reach a point where it just meets its limit.
Gotcha.
You know, it's not going to go any faster than the weight of the train will allow it to go. But yeah, it'll speed it up.
What would you say is the average lifespan for a B&M roller coaster? I mean, we've seen at some parks they've removed B&M roller coasters, and obviously Kumba is up there on the lifespan.
Kumba is up there, and Kumba, for the longest time, was completely covered in every aspect by B&M, warranty-wise.
Okay.
And I think it was because it was one of their first, and of that design, so they really didn't know how long their coasters could last. But with proper maintenance, it's hard to say, 20, 30, 40 years or longer.
Okay.
I mean, we have Scorpion over there.
Still running like a champ.
Still going.
Running like a champ. Love that thing.
I mean, yes, it gets a little bit uncomfortable over the years because you have to do build repairs on the track, so eventually things get a little bumpy. But B&M's a little different when it comes to track repairs. They have us with their sections at a time. So it's a lot different. But Kumba's doing great. I mean, the Hulk, that was by choice. They decided, end of life. They didn't have to, but they did. But they also have a totally different type of budget than us.
Yeah.
I mean, they can do that. But there were sections of that ride that were surprised how much of a beating it took. Usually the run tubes are about 10 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
There were sections that got, from what I've heard,
Like
whether it's
4.
true or not, they got as low as 2 millimeters.
I heard 4 millimeters, so 2 is a little even crazier.
The end of the run tubes.
Yeah.
And that's because the wheels that they have, literally, it's like being hammered continuously. It eventually flattens it down. It's not wearing it down. It's literally flattening it. And it took a beating.
Now, you brought up a point about how from time to time coasters have to have sections of the track be replaced. Do you guys have to shut down for an entire day, or how do you guys do that? Because there's a whole recommissioning process, or?
It depends on the section. It depends on how much of it, and for safety aspect of it, it will get shut down for usually a day, 2, but it depends on the section that it is, how much work is involved, because there is a lot of work that goes into taking out those sections. But B&M is pretty good about providing a specific way of doing everything. They put it on paper, you do it the way that they ask you to do it, and it's usually pretty cut and dry and pretty straightforward. We've never had any issues with any of their ways of doing things. They say do it this way, we do it. We usually never have a problem with it. It's their rides, they know best.
Yeah, gotcha.
But we pretty much share any issues that we have with one another. If we find something that's odd or strange or out of the ordinary, we'll shoot them an email, and every ride across the world will also look at the same issue and see if any of theirs present that problem. So that's a good thing. Everybody kind of talks to one another.
Yeah, you guys are competing, but in terms of safety, you guys are always on the same. Yeah, you're all on the same
page. As safe as possible. If there's something strange that's going on with one, everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
So it's about safety.
Absolutely.
It's the first thing. Granted, operations occasionally they'll whine about not having a train or something, because there's so many guests. Guests don't always understand why a train's down. They'll look in the barn and they'll think, there's a train right there. There's a number of things that could be going on, anything from a preventative maintenance to a repair, but there's always a reason. It's not because we want to shut the ride down, or you just don't want to run it.
We want to make your wait longer. Yeah, we want to make your wait longer.
It's a safety. It's a safety.
Another thing
Okay.
that you see, like Sheikah has 5 trains. Now, dang the main room, we don't have all 5 operational, but we do have all 5 of them. We don't like running all 5. It doesn't make us any more efficient. It doesn't bring the line down. If anything, it's a big inconvenience to the guest because we're dual station. We have an odd number of trains. You board on station 1 for your stuff. If you're coming to station 1, you're getting off at station 2, and you gotta walk to the other station and make your stuff. It's
That it throws the ride logic off of 5 trains. She'll run fine, but the timing does get thrown off occasionally, and she will pick up occasionally because somewhere, somehow, one train's slower or faster. Depending on which way the wind's blowing, a train will slow down at the block break if you get a crosswind. It will slow it down enough that it'll create an issue. So with 5 trains, that's a problem. Doesn't happen all the time, but depending on the time of the year and which direction the wind's blowing, it affects our trains. They seem like they're heavy enough to deal with it, but Mother Nature always wins.
Currently, that situation, you get ghost trains, things like that, or?
We do, but we get, we lose what's called axle counts.
Okay.
So basically, the timing gets thrown where one Crocs might not pick up a portion of the ride based on where the flags are.
Yep.
From a crow to a squirrel to a bird of any sort can cause that. We have a lot of photo eyes, and all it takes is one squirrel jumping across it, a bird landing on it. Next thing you know, the whole ride shuts down. So that's a pain, but it's for safety. Transit, it's there because it wants to know if there's a train there. It's not looking for a person. It's looking for a train, but it doesn't care. It sees something block it, and it instantly shuts the ride down. We have light curtains in the station. That's a pain in the butt. Oh yeah. Because anything that blows across that light curtain when a train is coming in, the cones are basically coming up and they're looking for those sensors to be clear. Something crosses it, the floor stops. Well, if you watch a squirrel jump, as the squirrel jumps across that light curtain, you'll see the floor is hot with the squirrel jumping across it. It's looking at the squirrel jumps, the floor is jumping. So it can be a pain. Plus, the moment in operations, person picks up on an issue, they tend to come off their hand control. That'll stop the ride too, because they'll see an issue and they'll, oh, what's going on? It'll be a squirrel on the other side of the,
yesterday we had a receipt get stuck in front of the light curtain, and that was causing us some issues until we saw it and we got rid of it.
Yeah.
She ran fine.
Yep.
which is also for safety, but it happens. Plus you get the occasional guest that'll dart out for their cell phone because they see it, and they're like, oh, my phone's right over there. They'll take off to get it, they forget about our pressure mats, shut the whole ride. Don't put your phone, just let us know. Plus it's dangerous to have it. All it takes is one person to slip, and the train does not pick up on, we pick up on someone falling.
Yeah.
The train doesn't see you fall. If you fall, if someone doesn't see you fall, then it's a lot of bad. The rest of everything you see on the pallets back there, that's all the components from train 2 that have been taken apart. The cleaning, painting, inspection.
So this is a non-Sheikah related question, but when it comes to, say, Scorpion, manufacturer Schwarzkopf is obviously not making parts or rides anymore. So okay, so Intimate, and that's how you guys are outsourcing some of the parts there?
There is a company that we work with that they are a parts distributor, and they basically get all the parts for all all the short stops.
Okay.
The thing is, the ride's gotten to a point where it's so old, the parts don't exist any longer.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of customization that goes into it, and it's just about taking care of it at this point.
Gotcha.
The good thing is, it's a very, very well-built coaster, so it holds up very well to everything. But it was never designed to be permanently put in place.
Nope.
It's a traveling kind of coaster that moves from location to location with little carnivals and things like that. So over the years, we have kind of done things to make it as permanent as possible. But it's a ride that was originally designed to flex and to move. So when you make one component rigid and you brace it, all that energy transfers to the other side, and eventually it finds its way through another component and it breaks. So as you start bracing the entire ride, that energy needs to go somewhere. It usually ends up in the track. So it causes cracks and issues, but it's been there so long now, there's not much of any of it that moves at all. So it's held up well. I mean, it was one of the first rides I rode as a kid. So it's pretty neat. The fact that we still have her around and keeps going.
The other group is on their way down right now. So we're downstairs to get with them. You guys will take up on the trolley. We're going to rate you in the areas.
Bird's eye view.
Yeah. Get a good look at both our new posters as well, at least the construction sites.
Awesome. So again, I want to say thank you to this gentleman. I appreciate it. He was very informative, so thank you. And all of you guys should be thanking him in the comments as well, because that was a really good information session there. I learned some new stuff that I had not heard before, so it was kind of neat. Alright, so the other group has come down. We're about to go up.
Yeah, 5.
How was it? Gwazi look good?
Gwazi looks good.
What's left of it?
What's left of it? Tiger's Cube is now the
Nice.
last go.
Nice.
Don't go there. It's totally terrible.
It's a little chilly though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What's up, guys?
We wanted to wait for you guys, you know, so we warm up just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So now we're getting our safety gear. There you go. If you don't, I was gonna say if you want to hold the camera. So this is A-class service right here. Thank you. You're good. Yep, you're good. I got it. Make me safe, Raina.
I'm gonna make you safe.
So if something happens to me, we'll blame Raina. Nah, she's been an excellent tour guide.
Spin the D-rings around to the front. The D-rings are gonna go with the lanyard.
D-ring.
You guys have to have. Once we get up to the top, we're gonna be clamping off to the handrails up there. Once we go up to the top, there's a white box. Once we pass the white box, we have
Long time no see. Yeah.
I thought I recognized
Yeah. So now we're on the maintenance elevator thing. So everybody sits down in this little vehicle, and then we're about to go up.
All right, everybody buckled in. I'm gonna have to squeeze in beside you.
Go for it.
You can sit on the outside if you want.
I got way too much stuff on me right now.
I know.
I give up.
No, I don't have enough stuff. There you go. Yay!
I think you need like 3 more cameras with you, dude.
Yeah, I know. Do it for the gram, right?
Yeah, right?
Do it for the gram. Yeah, I'm having a hell of a time trying to get buckled in. Thank you to the wonderful Busch Garden staff for helping me, because apparently I'm a toddler and I don't know how to buckle a belt with 3 cameras hanging around my neck. And away we go. We need to go at least 250 feet higher.
Yeah, right?
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that structure for Gwazi. Wow. Beautiful morning, absolutely beautiful morning. Not a breath of wind. At least it feels that way right now. Kumba looking gorgeous over there with the new paint job. And we are just about at the top now, slowing down. So we are about to venture out onto the catwalk. Do a little turn on the catwalk. A little turn on the catwalk.
Alright, everyone can go ahead and unbuckle.
I think I can do that.
Alright, so we are going to come up the steps. You guys can help.
All right, so now we're gonna go up. Remember, we gotta lock out, or we've already done that. We gotta clamp onto the railing here in a second. Not a bad view down the lift hill. All right, so this is gonna take a second, guys, because we again have to be safe. And we are clipped on. Safety. So again, aerial view. And Gwazi. Gwazi looking good. This is the only annoying part about these hooks, is it takes forever to get around. It's a slow process, but eventually we get there. Because we're heading over that direction towards the train. And we're going to look at Tigris in a second. So bear with us, guys, as we do our safety stuff. I'll give you guys a view of Gwazi in the meantime. And check out that view. Straight down. Not bad, huh? So a little bit of a slow process getting there, but we are getting. Just another day. And you know the most annoying part of this? Do it all over again in order to leave. So bear with us a couple more minutes, guys. We'll be taking a look at Tigris. Still trying to get all of our clamps off and around. And there is Tigris. So give me 1 second, guys, because I'm going to be switching lenses here, and that takes a little bit of an effort, so give me a second. All right, so now we got the 600 millimeter on here. So we're shooting with the big lens. This will be fun. Hey, Raina, can you tell them to send a train? Seriously. Yeah.
Where the train is located and how fast it's going. Have a walk system. All coaches have a walk system where only one train can occupy a walk system. Cheetah has 9 walks. One's on the lip, and this one's here. The one on the left will stop at the top. Safety system. The mechanics actually have little boxes with the buttons. Right there, above. So they actually have to come up here every morning and push those buttons to start it. So make sure that they're actually climbing the lift and stuff. Puma is looking pretty. She just had a paint job when she was down for Andrew. Tiger's been almost the same a lot, but tidal wave is actually going to be strong.
So check this out. Falcon's Fury is doing a test right now. So we're getting a chance to watch Falcon's Fury do a test from the top of Sheikah. Really kind of rare, actually. Cool stuff. So again, we can see station for tigers. Looking good. And it will not be too much longer, guys, before Tigers is open. Probably a couple weeks. So I'm going to turn the camera vertical so I can get some vertical shots, so forgive me. Yeah, I could too. So again, everything's looking really good, guys. Just trying to get a couple shots right now while we're up here. I'm going to go back over to Gwazi in a second so we can get some more views of that with the better camera lens. So. Can we have them send a test?
Hot.
Yeah? Huh? All right, you have connections.
I know.
You've got connections. Come on.
Full of construction workers. Not going anywhere.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna head back over towards Gwazi if that's all right, because we have to check on that beast. So again, we have to do that whole walk forward, walk backwards thing. The annoyingness. It's all right. All in the name of safety, right? So again, get your last look at Tigris, because we're going to be leaving here and going back over towards Gwazi in a quick second. So give us a couple minutes, guys. We'll be showing you some more details of Gwazi here and all the work that's been done. Again, that same process, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I really do appreciate it. We've been running over an hour now on our live feed. We got a bunch of people in here. Hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday morning, as we are definitely enjoying our Saturday morning. We can see downtown Tampa right over there. Looking beautiful. Raymond James Stadium over here. Port of Tampa just over that direction. Alright, so let's move on over to Gwazi before it gets too crowded, and then we won't get any views. And we're just about in position where we can get a decent view of Gwazi without having to move too much further. So just a minute, guys, and we will be all there. All right, and here we are. So a decent view of Gwazi. Again, from 200 feet in the air, up at the top of Sheikah right now, ladies and gentlemen. And you can do this too. You just have to book a Coaster Insider tour, and you get a chance to do this stuff. But again, you can look straight down. Straight down. But enough of that. Let's get over to Gwazi. So again, looking pretty good, guys. RMC crew members doing a lot of work recently. Gwazi's getting the Hulk smash. You see them smashing Gwazi right now? You see them with the machine over there smashing the track? He's like, screw your track. Screw your track. Yeah, I believe it. Thank you. Go ahead if you want. And that's pretty much going to do it. At least for our view of RMC Gwazi.
If you guys are done, here's one of the perfect.
So again, there's a bulldozer thingamajig down there that is having fun tearing stuff up. Look at that. He's like, screw it. Screw your track.
Start all the way. I was on my break.
We're running late.
All right, so we got to go. Vamos. I'll wait for these gentlemen to go ahead and go by. And I'll join the rotation.
Every day. Sometimes it's a little darker, and sometimes it's a little brighter. Yeah, that's one of the best perks of the job.
I don't doubt that at all.
All right. So now we're back on the vehicle.
No, you don't.
We're heading down.
I agree. I guess already could be the new profile.
All right, everybody get their seatbelts on. Yes, yes.
Yes. Trying.
Got it.
No.
Patrol 44.
All right, we're in.
Right here. I think right there is the hospital. We have to go that way. Where's the Tampa hospital at? Is it that?
Yeah, that one is right over there in that green vest.
Okay.
Triple nine to 36.
Your left just a little bit. Right there.
The train over there?
Whoever reaches the water tower to the left.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. There's the train.
Triple 19 is 36.
That's the hospital.
36.
Right over there, yeah.
Hey, your phone?
It's just
Where you at?
Negative, I'm a burner.
It's right past like where the park it is and everything.
You go up one way.
Yeah, that way. It's right next to the Tampa General Hospital.
Yeah, that's the USF hospital over there. Something like that.
That one over by the candy you're talking about, yeah.
On a clear day, you can see a lot further come up in the wall.
So that's going to do it for our Sheikah portion. Again, Group 1 went up on the lift first, and we went into the maintenance barn. So we had a chance to check out the trains, broken down, and then one that was physically in the maintenance barn with the wheel bogies, assemblies, all that sort of stuff on it. Really some neat stuff. Again, if you have the chance to do these tours, they're extremely informative. You can ask pretty much any question you want, and they'll help you out. And if they don't know the answer, they will find somebody that will get you the answer. I can promise you that one. And if you are a past member, I would highly suggest using your discounts on tours, things like that. Can help save a buck or two. And here we are. We're down at the bottom now of the lift. So next up on the agenda is going to be Cheetah Hunt. So we're going to be heading over there, checking out some of the launch systems, getting up close and personal with some of those LSM motors.
There's a Busch Gardens card.
And there we go. Yay, back on solid ground.
Yes,
Thank you. Sorry,
Turn it
Rena.
around. You're fine.
Thank you.
All right.
See you next time.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you again.
We are going to head back to the lockout box and unlock, and then we're going to head over to Cheetah Hunt. Thanks.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Hey, no problem. Have fun.
Have a good one. Now I've had them more in the past couple months than they like past 4 years.
What number you got, Daniel?
They're 21. Mind holding this for a second, Bob? Sure. Thank you.
Where's your lockout, Daniel?
I already gave it to her.
Three?
No.
Thank you, Bob.
Go.
So what do you think?
I liked it. It was pretty cool. Behind the scenes with that.
Lock out.
Looking like an idiot.
11. 17.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. So again, lockout, tagouts. You got to go in the box so they can operate the ride. That would be helpful. Yeah, we got to hear that. At first, I thought that was a dead bird. Like, dead seriously.
Oh, that's a bad beanie. That one's been there for a while.
It's not your beanie.
Yeah. That beanie has seen some better days.
Yes. Very peaceful.
Oh,
Yeah,
there wasn't a
very
breath of wind.
tranquil.
There wasn't a breath of wind whatsoever. It was perfect up there.
Actually, they should start a whole other business, have bungee jumping up there.
Yeah. I vote bungee
Flying
jumping.
From,
Tigers and Falcons, okay, yeah.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Everybody enjoy Sheikah?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So our next stop is going to be Cheetah Hunt. For this portion, we will be walking behind the area and employee seating. So just no pictures back there. But once we get through, we'll come out the other side. We're gonna have a chance for bathroom break, and then we'll head over to Cheetah Hunt. They'll have some bottled water for everyone. And depending on the time, Leighton is the soup over there. We're gonna do lunch too, and the barn will do that all as one group, and we'll see which lunch you prefer that we do first.
We'll probably do launch 2 first, because sometimes we'll take more time to launch 2, cause a delay sometimes, so we can do launch 2 first, then we'll lock out the panel and all that stuff.
Yeah, they can open the ride and run it while we're in the maintenance barn. They cannot while we're in launch.
I wish they could.
Maybe that portion first. So, all right, so we're gonna follow Alex out, and we will head in the back.
So as you heard them say, we're about to go into a back area. So I will have to stop the video here. So we're going to take a break as we head over towards Cheetah Hunt. So I would make sure to, if you guys want to continue watching this tour, well, we will resume it as soon as we are out of non-bad areas, I guess you could say, back areas. And we're also going to have a little bit of a bathroom break, so I'm going to take advantage of that. But again, that was our first portion of our Coaster Insider Tour here at Busch Gardens, Tampa, where we just had a chance to take a look at Sheikah. So we went inside the maintenance barn, went on the lift hill, got a look at tigers, and got a look at Gwazi. Of course, we'll be back. So again, if you want to watch the rest of this Coaster Insider Tour, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys out on the midway in just a couple minutes. Bye.